Good morning. It is Monday morning, July the 10th, 2023. Lots of good sounds in our background. I'm starting a little early today because it appears thunderstorms are rolling in. Thunderstorms are rolling in, and I'd like to get us going. Last week on Friday, I began a series where we will be now making shorter practices, 9-minute units, but I'm going to begin stringing them together. I'll be indexing them and allowing you to have more specific access and in a shorter amount of time. So I'm making adjustments for this format in its content and its progressions. So I want to thank you for being with me, doing this. Namaste, good morning. Today I'm going to be focusing on the back. All right, we're going to do our primary planes of warm-up. We're going to include breathing, fundamental, grounded in breath, and we're going to make a few postures, not long, but to address any issues that you may be experiencing in your back. All right. Now, there's no such thing as a complete 9-minute comprehensive back practice, but we're going to move into this. All right, let's warm it up a little. Come stand first. Plant your feet. Ground. Remind yourself what we're doing. We are integrating. We're yoking breath and attention together in the body. Take your hands together. My feet are rooted down. I'm lifting up into the sky. 3 planes of movement. Inhale. Earth and sky. Oh my gosh, the lightning. Woo! Very close. Very close. I've got all the hair on my body just flashed up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. It reminds me back in the days of my crazy youth. Inhale. In St. Louis. College. Through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale wide. I'm going to take these wide fingers down to my shoulders. I lift in my elbows. I make a little arc and I breathe. My friend Greg Miller and I would go to Art Hill in Forest Park of St. Louis during the biggest thunderstorms, and we would play frisbee on the top of the hill. And we would call out, at the time, we would call out to the lightning gods to strike us. We wanted to be good. Breathe. These are the crazy things that young people do, right? I'm awakening my fingers and my thumbs, and the rain would be pelting us, and we'd be soaking wet. And the lightning would be flashing all around us. Bend your knees. Tilt the hips forward. Empty your spine. Empty your neck. Sagittal plane awakening. How can we fold forward? How can we empty the spine and the neck? Let's straighten one knee, bend both. Straighten the other knee, bend both. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see perhaps a little more. Do you recall, if you've been practicing with me for any time, you will hear me use some terms. Plant your hands. You will hear me say shtura. You will hear me say sukha. You will hear me say dukkha. Look, we're bending the ankles deeply, tracking the knees in the same line as the feet, the tailbone back, the heart lifting forward, the shoulder blades back, and I'm reaching my hands back. All right. Let's sweep these arms up high. Straighten your elbows, breathe it right there. For 3 and 2 and 1. 3 breaths. Good. Stand. Take these hands into the glutes. So I'm going to press my gluteus muscles. I'm going to squeeze the gluteus muscles together, bending the knees slightly forward over the toes. And then I'm going to push my hands, pressing my hips forward. My glutes really squeeze. Now, if you've got any back stuff going on, pay attention. You don't have to go deeply. Just awaken the primary impulse of this sagittal plane. So, this is kind of shallow, but it's awakening the plane. When you want more, you lift your chin away. You drop it down. You lift it away. You drop it down. Lift it away. Drop it down. I'm reaching my hands back behind me when I want more. I'm reaching back, 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 back for 3, 2, 1. I lace my fingers behind me, under me for 3. My shoulder blades back. 2, 1. I reach my hands forward and I use my arms to leverage me forward. And we want to identify breathing in supported movement. This is functional movement of our yogic practices. Ankles, hips, shoulders, and ears align in our coronal plane. And let's look at this side to side. Imagine that you could drop your attention into the hips, that the hips could initiate your movement. It is not my head and shoulders side to side. It is my hips side to side. Oh. And I'm breathing with it. Every move is a breath. I inhale center, exhale to the side. If you've been working with me, you have observed over the last, since May 15th, specific practices of breath delivery. Our guideline is that if you are not certain of how to breathe in the posture and in the entrance, what you do is you look for how your lungs open and close as you move. So my lungs open and increase volume at the center, decrease the volume to the outside. I inhale center, exhale to the side. I choose one side. I lift up in one ear, reach down, sweep, 2 hands away, crescent moon for 3, 2, 1. I bend my knees, I revolve, I reach, I sweep down, fold back to where we began earlier. Step your hands up, push away. Good. Second side, I reach my hips over, my ear high in the sky, my fingertips down, I turn my palms up, I sweep up, 2 hands now over the top, crescent moon, breathe with it. Variation of our chandrasanas. Chandrasana, our moon postures. Breathe with it right there. Ooh-wee. Big, thick, low clouds. It's darker now this morning than it was at 6:30 today. For 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees to exit. Reach away, sweep down, fold it down, empty the neck, stack it up. Third plane of movement. And I am aiming to observe our 9 minutes. I'm already at 10 minutes and a half. I'm going to end this in 90 seconds. So I'm going to twist, twist and twist, twist and twist, twist and twist. Now you can do this gently, easily. Inhale to the center, exhale over the shoulder. Or you can do it more vigorously, depending on your back condition, you know? You could simply release and make a light turn in this transverse plane. I'm turning my chin and my forehead equally. I'm exhaling over my shoulder. When I want more, I bend my elbows and I let my elbows pull me. And the crepe myrtle are shedding their blooms with the wind coming in. Twist and twist. Make 9. And then I will see you in a few moments for a second set of 9 minutes where we will get into those specific back moves on the ground. Good, good. That concludes a preliminary warm-up entering into, that's part 1 of a 3-part series that I'm making right now for you, where we're going to address the breath in these short units, breath and spine today. It's 12 minutes right now.